Hello, I'm Cypher,
And I'm Coyote.
and this is Cynical Hookah, your source for making hookah better.
Today we're going to talk about Shisha, and a particular type of Shisha, Starbuzz. Now in the Shisha world, there's Starbuzz and pretty much everything else. It's an average tobacco that you can find everywhere. So we're going to do that first because it's kind of the stuff we tend to use a lot.
Now, there are several types of Starbuzz flavors. Because of their simplicity, we're starting off with the regular ones. These are just standard flavors that don't have anything particularly special about them. You know, you can get Tangerine Dream,
Honeyberry.
and Blue Melon. A lot of people like these flavors. They're kind of bland, but they're pretty good.
Next we have our thick flavors. One of our favorites is pumpkin mixed with a little bit of Christmas mix. Christmas mix. Pumpkin. The only way to describe them is the only word we picked. Thick. They kind of taste thick, they feel thick, they're a really heavy smoke, and they kind of leave thick flavor in your mouth. Like, it's pretty much the only way to describe them. And then we have our mint flavors. There's quite a bit of these. Citrus mist, hard rush. You have, wild berry mint, blue mist, anything with blue or hard or rush or mist or something like that. Probably gonna have mint in them. There's quite a bit of these flavors. I'm not partial to mint myself, but when they're mixed in something like a variety like these, they're amazing.
Now, next we have the bold flavors. This is Starbuzz's specialty brand. They have a little bit more nicotine than normal, but they're also stronger in flavor. They have a fairly general type, but they are all fairly good in and of themselves. We'll mix them, we'll use them by themselves, and they are very good. Then you have a type that we don't have here today, which is called Hypnosis. Hypnosis is a very strong tobacco in terms of its nicotine content and its flavor, and it's pretty wet. But we don't particularly like the flavor ourselves. Especially, it's very strong.
Yeah, definitely.
But then we have our favorite. These are called Acid. This is a joint venture that Starbuzz embarked on with a cigar company called Drew Estates. That cigar company makes a type of cigar that's called Acid. In fact, that's their label right there on the can.
Very good cigars.
And these tobacco, the Shisha, is the exact same flavor as the cigars. Now, I didn't like hookah a while ago.
Yeah.
I thought it was weak and fairly flavorless. And then I had Acid, and that turned my view completely 180.
Hooked from there on.
So this is by far our favorite flavor.
Definitely mine. Let's see. Alright. We're going to go into the differences with between Starbuzz and everything else. It's a really good all-around tobacco. I mean, you're going to find something you like. You're always going to find a flavor you like, and it's really good. You can find different tobaccos with different properties for mixing. We'll get into that later, obviously, but you can definitely find something that you're going to like. That's really the main point with this. It's got an average smoke. I mean, not really thin, not super thick. Its flavor lasts pretty,
Decently.
Yeah, its flavor lasts an average amount of time. It doesn't go bad right away, and it doesn't definitely last forever. Nothing does, really. Let's see, and it's just an average tobacco you can find everywhere. You can go into your local smoke shop, and they're going to have Starbuzz most of the time. I mean, if you find something someplace without it, it's going to be kind of odd, actually.
So, some people complain about Starbuzz. I've heard a lot of complaints saying that it has, too many stems, or that the flavor is too wet or too dry. And these actually aren't false complaints. But the problem is, these people took one flavor and generalized it for the entire brand.
Can I say something? Today, we were at our smoke shop, actually, and heard one of the guys selling tobacco to two ladies that it causes headaches, it causes migraines, and that's actually never happened to us. We've smoked this stuff quite a bit, and we've never had something like that happen.
Yeah, you're probably, if you're getting a headache from this stuff, you're probably doing something wrong yourself, and it's not something wrong with the flavor or the brand.
Right.
Now, there are some types that will not fit what you like, especially with such a wide-ranging amount of flavors.
Yeah.
So you have to choose very carefully what you're going to smoke. So when you go to the shop, you have to ask them to let you smell it. What it smells like is what it's going to smoke like, and they'll always let you smell it. If they don't let you smell it, don't buy from that place.
Definitely.
They're a horrible shop. And if you're worried about the consistency, look at the flavor itself, look at the tobacco, and see if it meets what you like from a shisha.
Mm-hmm. Well, that'll get you started on Starbuzz. Of course, we're going to do the rest of the tobaccos in another episode. If you like, click the like button. If you want to comment, leave a comment. And as always, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks.